Columbus, Columbia, Tennessee. We saw this 6 years ago. And, you know, guys, here's the thing. It's not about you. It's about helping others. And Jennifer and I have been to over 60-something trainings with this company. She's not here today, and she feels bad about it because our daughter had a big volleyball tournament. She's missed several games here lately, and I said, go be with our daughter today. But here's the cool part about that. She may do something in the middle of the week this week. Jennifer's not going to miss that either because of World Ventures. Plug into the training, believe. I think Raymond poured a ton of belief into you today about where this industry is going. That's a very successful businessman. And for what he shared with us today, guys, you got to take the blinders off. You got to go do this deal because it's going with or without us. And Pat, your stuff is just unbelievable. Be here 10 years from now. Because I'm going to tell you, this thing is going to be a giant. You're not going to want to look back and say, why did I just have, I'm not going to say the word. Why did I just do this deal? Give me more of Woo!
James Hampton, Clarksville, Tennessee, Team Apex. I had a nugget to give or something to do. Surround yourself with people that outthink you. So many times we try to do this thing for ourselves, and we surround ourselves with people, but we surround ourselves with people that allow us to be comfortable. Once you surround yourself with someone who's actually going to put their foot up your butt.
Right.
Once you actually surround yourself with someone who cares about you, they're not going to tell you what you want to hear, but they're going to tell you what you need to hear. And also, they're going to give you the instruction, actually going to do it as well. So, be a year from now. If it wasn't for this man right here, I wouldn't be here right now. But he's one of the first people that was actually in the meeting with me when I saw the presentation. Thank you, Tab Douglas. Never give up on yourself. Thank you, Reverend.
Terry Smith from Birmingham, Alabama, team. I joined the Air Force when I was 17 years old. You know, I was in Afghanistan in 18. You know, the thing about this, I tell a lot of people the reason I love this company is because people care about you. You know, nobody cared that 9 years ago, you know, I was deployed, I had to leave the wife and the kids. Nobody ever cared that, hey, out of 9 years, I came home one time for Thanksgiving, never made it home for Christmas. You know, but when I got involved with this company, I had people that reached down and said, hey, do you want your time back? And for me, I wanted my time. I wanted my time with my family. Well, the day after Mother's Day this year, my grandmother passed 3 weeks before I was due to get out of the military. You know, and it hit me home and kind of pissed me off, but at the same time, I said, hey, I got to go and live full time now. So I set a goal for myself, and 4 months ago, I matched my military income with this company, and now I do this full time. That I can tell you is don't allow your team to give you excuses. You know, some of us buy their excuses, and we know that they have to get to these events because if they never get here, World Ventures never gets inside of them. You know, and so this group right here, I have about 15 or 20 guys here, all the Alabama A&M, and they've been there less than a week. None of them had cars. We drove 4 cars up from Birmingham, picked them up on the way here, and now it's 20 of them, and they're hungry. They see what it is now. Yeah. So don't accept any excuses.
Chris and Tammy Eagle from Albany, Illinois. I guess my main thing in this was I just knew I needed to keep my head down. I was teachable and coachable. I wanted more. I think another thing was I didn't have options. I knew this was my shot right here. I just knew that I also needed to basically have people follow my footsteps. I had to move. You had to get moving. And that was the key right there. Keep my head down, but it also had to do from getting it from my head to my heart. And as soon as the team knew that it wasn't about me, that it was about them, and help them get what they want instead of what you want, because you automatically get what you want and you get what they want. Pretty cool. Hey, this business, I tell you what, it's the greatest thing I've ever seen. It's just a matter of having, you pour into your team, but the upline and the amount of support we have in this is second to none. I've never seen a company positions like this one, but also the amount of support and the training that we get in this thing, like Raymond said earlier, is incredible. So thank you, WorldVentures.
I'll try to keep my teeth from chattering and freezing. Kathy Carter from Nashville, Tennessee here, and I've been a part of this for about 5 years. And really, I was one of those people that Raymond talked about earlier that was just going through life, working, and not really realizing I wasn't living. And even when I got into this, I didn't realize that it was this company that woke me up to that, you know, in my later life, later years. I think to go on 39, but you know, as I live. But anyway, so for me, I really just got in for the vacations because I thought that's the only time I'm a real estate agent and I work 7 days a week and 24/7. I feel like, or felt like I should say. And so the only time I returned my business off was when I went on vacation. So I got it from that perspective. But it was when I was looking into these trainings that I really realized what I had my hands on, and I really got ticked off because I realized I'd been lied to my whole life, kind of like Raymond said. But the biggest nugget that I would say, really when I grasped the business piece and what propelled me forward is compressing time. When I really realized it is, I really just went out and started sharing it with people fast. And you know, I personally have plateaued. It's time to do that again, do another work, you know, another push to get me to the next level. But it's all about really compressing time. So if you really truly want to be a director, a marketing director, whatever level it is your desire is, you've got to compress the time, because I will just tell you the real hard truth. If you're showing 1 or 2 a week, you're not even going to get to director. It's just not going to happen, and that's just a stone cold hard fact truth. And so I just want to be real with you guys on that. So if you're serious about it, you've got to compress time. That's my note.
Woohoo! Jay Nelson!
My wife had to step out here for a minute. Couple things. You know, when I remember your story at boot camp, man, incredible, dude. Look, this is about helping other people, like Tab said. This is about seeing other people have success in something that, I mean, guys, look, I was the same. I was the guy that called this a pyramid scheme. That was me. Okay? I called this a pyramid scheme to a guy that had $1 billion worth of real estate come through his hands in a year. That's how stupid I was. But guys, I just believe that this is the best business model that anybody can put their time into. Nothing against going out and getting an engineering degree and going and competing in the job market. This industry of network marketing is the future of commerce because of social media. You guys have the power right now to push this thing for you and your family if you want it. And the last thing I want to say is this. Me and Corey were talking last night late about business models like Amazon.com. Do you realize this? Amazon.com, 85% of UPS's shipping business is Amazon.com right now. 85%. Those business models like that, guys, Amazon.com is never shipping the beats to your house. Thank you, WorldVentures.
Consulo, and I'm in Nashville by way of Atlanta for the last couple of years, digging a ditch out there. But listen, I want to say something funny. So Jay said no, and I said no. Actually, we both said something a little more than that, right? But here's the thing that I'm making a point. We both said no. We're standing up here as marketing directors. How many people did you show, this is my nugget, that told you no because somebody like me was too busy? The week I saw this, I was elected as a mayor. I was cranking real estate, had a nonprofit, I was extremely busy, and I said, man, this is really great. And then what I did is one of the things that I tell a lot of people, forget about you when you're thinking about this. Think of all the people. See, I had the life. I toured. I've been in music. I remember looking at this going, yeah, I've done all that. But then how many of your friends will never get that? So stop thinking about you when you're showing it. Start thinking about your friends, how they'll never get it. And remember that we were no's. Like, we were no. And then we came back, knocked on the door of the man that shared it, Rob Campbell, and said, hey, tell us about that thing again. Right? So listen, you have some people right now that you need to go call back, and you've got the deal. So obviously we're up here for a reason. Thank you, WorldVentures.